football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Daly. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Colorado State's offense will have the football first. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Bullock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, so they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Rams are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bell. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Boise State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. You missed the 52-yard field goal, come up empty on the drive, and now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35. Hold and finds his man on the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Another incomplete. On third down. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown Broncos. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air, it's Madsen. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tight end now in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just... handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did.
Makes a grab past the marker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Oh, they're after him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit, and it's going to set up third down.
Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback running on the draw.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot. And forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Spins away from the defense. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He turns that loose down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. To the air on first down. Rush is on him. He's not afraid to go deep. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The pitch. Nice move to keep running.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Split backs here. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Quickly complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Snagged out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw for it. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. 1st down for this offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rams line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The give to the tailback. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Rams will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like I said,
turning on the Jets. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds a man by himself. Into the secondary on the right. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Trying to pull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And the Broncos buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Finding an escape route. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the counter. He's in open space downfield. He rumbles up to the 19-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. Under fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Man, when you go over the middle, you got to be willing to take the punishment. You're going to get hit a lot of times anyways, so you might as well catch the football. But his arms starting to look a little bit like Reese Davis when the check comes in down.
A strike downfield. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Marshall. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David, and you know the execution just has to be spot on, timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He might want another play. The snap sets up to throw. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. The Broncos backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here comes the speed on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. On the run, it's Gaines. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Punts it out of the air. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Run. And the ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. On target. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Lots of running room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking deep. He's got it. Smashes through the tackle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go to the ground. Got a little space. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the left. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it along the sideline. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Push it back. Push it back. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Broncos have this offense rolling. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. To the air, it's Madsen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Broncos!
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Oh, what a move to get room. Oh, a lot of space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Rams, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Punt is on its way. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get